Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's get it, baby. 4-minute offensive style, volume 6, part 2. Single back wing type and single back wing pair. This is that type of formation where, you know, when it's 3rd and 5, you're still running the ball in the rain. Let's get it. Alright, y'all. So, my bad, it took a few days trying to establish that work-life balance type of lifestyle. You guys know how that goes. It's been like 4 or 5 days since I posted. But here we go with the way that you take a trip down the field. Alright, so as we talked about in the previous video, you got 3 tight ends on the field and you got that far receiver on the other side that draws a lot of attention to the formation. And that way the defense can't just focus on one aspect of your offense. You know, he got to worry about the wide side of the field, the short side of the field. He got to focus on the tight ends that's on the wing side, and he also got to focus on the receiver. So you got to make him worry about, man, that's messed up. You got to make him worry about so much stuff. And if you want to know the audible system, that's in part 1. You have to establish an audible system in pretty much every formation and every set you do. And that way you won't be one-dimensional when you come out and do stuff. Now, as you can see this right here, booyah! You're going to see this play a lot within this video. This is tight end attack. This is the money play from this whole scheme. But everything is based on this. You guys can see I was just in a playoff game. I just won my Super Bowl the other night. This is a little bit from the Super Bowl. You see this guy in the middle. That's the formation he want to be in. So that's why we have audibles for that. Still want to be in the same formation. Now you want to move his linebackers and try to play everything. So we're just taking advantage of the windows and the space. Windows is very critical. You know, between the 2 linebackers, between the safety and the linebacker, between the corners and the safety. Those are the key things that you got to start focusing on if you're not doing that already, or try to perfect it even more. That's how the game go, baby. Tight end attack. So as you can see that you can use this formation in the middle of the field, in the front of the field, or all the way down in the red zone. That's why we do these videos. If you're new to the channel, and shout out to everybody who's new, shout out to everybody who's been rocking with me. A little drag route across the middle for a check down. Sometimes you got to do that with the tight end attack if you don't see the fly. But yeah, if you're new around here, the way I work is we come out with a formation, which is a new volume formation with a few sets. Like this is the 3 tight end sets, so this is volume 6. Part 1, we do practice mode a little bit, and we go over the audible system and, you know, the few breakdowns and the key plays that you're going to be running. Then we come back for part 2, 3, and 4, if there is one, for 4-minute offense, and we take a couple of trips down the field, usually in the same formation the whole entire drive, or the whole, you know, that same personnel grouping the whole entire drive. So that's how that go with that. Just want to, you know, back up my points. So here we go. There go that far receiver. This guy's on his safety. He want to be slick and try to play everybody. You guys know how that go. I got the wide side of the field on the left side. He's steady sitting in the middle of the field, and I'm seeing that. So if you're on Ultimate Team, identifier is a trait that you should definitely have. That comes before any ability I put on anybody. Identifier, because you need to know where that user is. They say knowing is half the battle. As you can see, you can look at all my videos, I'm never throwing what a user is. I say 9 out of 10 times I'm never throwing what a user is. The goal is to isolate the user, because the user, like I said before, the user is like the queen piece on the chessboard. It can move anywhere, however, whenever, you know. And here we go again. This is why they call this play tight end attack, baby. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? Y'all know that song. He couldn't meet me in the middle. Yeah, so that was nice right there. Here we go with a little user pick. I got videos with user picks as well. I think that is volume 5. Yeah, I got 2 parts to that series, so be sure to check that out. So here we go again, thugging it out. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, every time you see a window like this, see that right side for the halfback stretch, that doesn't mean you're gonna be going for 6, especially in Ultimate Team. The awareness and the pursuit angles, all of that stuff is just too high. But you will cover some ground if you ran this scheme like in regular exhibition mode. You'll be all right. And you go, be smart at the line of scrimmage. Always have your 2 reads that you want to have, maybe 2 or 3 before you hike the ball, like a plan A and a plan B, just in case it don't work. That go a nice example of a window. Y'all check out these passes, man. I'm throwing from the pocket, got my feet set. I'm out of there. 3 seconds and this ball is out. Yeah, so that's tight end attack. As you can see, I've thrown to 3 different receivers. I've thrown to 4 different receivers on this tight end attack so far, and pretty much everywhere across the field. This is Ultimate Team. If you look at my tight ends who I have the fastest in the game. That's Waller. I have Kittle. He's there for blocking. And the other guy, Henry, he's there for blocking. Because you do want to have, this is like a smash mouth type of formation. So you do want to have tight ends with run blocking. I don't really think run blocking plays a factor. That attribute plays a factor because it's still a body on a body. I don't know, but I still like to have that number pretty high, at least on one of the tight ends. Now, that's a mistake that you should never make out there. Just trying to be greedy right here. But here we go, though. With this scheme right here, it's all based on what the defense do. That's why we have an audible system. It's based on what the defense gives us, and you're basically taking what they give you. Like, for instance, we got the line, we had the 5 and out wide open. You take that every time. I talk about that in every video. If that cornerback is backed up like that and nobody's is sinking inside the middle, you take the down and out, the 5 and out every time. And that's if like the man isn't gonna run over there. See, you're trying to be slick now, so we'll go the opposite way. And that's my fault. Should have been halfback dive. All right, so always check your rollout lanes for this play action play right here. I should have put R1 on the drag route. As I mentioned in part 1, the rollout lanes were clear. And when it's clear, you can also do this. That's why I always like it's common sense that you should do a play action. When he comes out of his play action, he should be going to the same side that he throws on. So if this was a right-hand quarterback, that would be flipped the other way. And just in case you have to roll out or click back on and then throw it. And the play comes to the left side, so it works perfectly for my left-handed quarterback. Here we go again. This dude is trying to strafe. Good way to get the ball up out of there. As you guys can see, it's always 2 reads. I always have 2 options to throw to. Back again with the tight end attack. Look at my user. Look at him. Look at him. That's what happens, man. That's why I like to stay in the same formation, because they start beating themselves. I don't like to just hop around in different formations throughout the drive. Now, I hop in a different formation during another drive, but in the same drive, if it's working, just keep on going at him, because eventually he gonna start trying to take a guess and he's gonna gamble. As you can see, this is the first play of the game. This is a good starter formation. Good formation to kind of break the ice. You know how when you playing pool table, you gotta break the ice just to see what's out there, fill them out a little bit. Same thing on the other side of the game. This is a nice closing formation. 3 tight ends. He still got to focus everywhere. Still got to focus on the receiver, tight end side. Nice little closing formation. As you can see, the score is 7-10, and it's late in the 4th quarter. And I'm out here usually somebody being empty 5 wide and stuff. Nah, man. X's and O's, baby. Good catch. This is Kenny Catfish. You guys have been great. Keep on holding it down. I'll show love back to you. Peace.